The U.S. government currently contains too much waste, fraud, and abuse.
My issue with these things is they become a bit, I guess you would appreciate the word tautological. Too much of a bad thing, whatever the question is, the answer is almost always going to be yes. So for instance, does the United States have too much crime? Yes. Does every country have too much crime? Yet, like, who's ever going to be like, no, this is an appropriate level of crime? Mm-hmm. I think that there is certainly some waste, fraud, and abuse in the U.S. government. There's waste, fraud, abuse in the private sector. Just from the examples that I've seen, it seems like the United States, especially given its size, does an exceptional job in curbing a lot of the waste, fraud, and abuse, because you don't typically get these huge scandals where there are on the magnitude of hundreds of millions or billions of dollars in fraud or actual just like waste or abuse happening. So I think for the most part, I think the U.S. government does a decent job, but I think we should always continue to keep the U.S. government honest.
If there is any amount of waste, fraud, and abuse, which you agree is in the private sector, it's probably in other countries as well, then you're going to want to take steps to mitigate, reduce, eliminate that amount of waste, fraud, and abuse. So any amount that we have, we could always say is too much.
It would be possible to make it so that nobody ever sped, ever, in the United States if you hired 10,000 police officers to be on every single interstate. But the reality is the cost of that just wouldn't be worth it. So you accept that some people are going to break the law, but hopefully we catch most of them and hopefully things work out. Is there some level of waste, fraud, and abuse? Sure, but is it too much such that we need to start like exceptional hiring measures to counter it? I am not convinced of that yet.